losers! So senioritis has hit me full force. I may or may not have started the semester in my pajamas and in my bed, but we shall not talk about that. Learning from home is hard, especially with difficult classes. My hardest class by far is calculus. Now I'm in APBC calculus and oh boy, it's a wild ride. Even though it's really hard, it's my favorite class because, I don't know, I love to be miserable. But lately I haven't been doubling down on my studies as hard as I should. My teacher does this thing where all the homework from the lesson is due the night before the test. So if you were a big old procrastinator, you would wait until the very last minute to do your homework. Don't worry, my test isn't tomorrow. It's in 2 weeks, but I still have 4 homework assignments to complete. Each homework assignment takes me about an hour, and that's because I treat each assignment like a study session. I say no, don't leave that desk until you understand what you just wrote down. So who's ready to drown in math? Me.
I first began by assembling my tools. For the test, I would be thrown to the wolves, but for now, I was keeping every formula and sheet of notes ready at hand. This included my 7-pound textbook, my notes, a unit circle, because come on, do you expect me to derive the unit circle every time I sit down to do homework? Not today, Satan. And the mother of all formula sheets created by yours truly. In order to save the trees, I use the back of old pieces of paper for my notes and homework assignments. For example, an old practice ACT that is currently giving me whiplash. The thought of that test and the number 2 Ticonderoga pencils still haunts me. But nevertheless, we move on. Let's do some homework. Okay, we are starting with quadratic approximation. The best way I can describe this lesson is that we are approximating a quadratic function for a given value. You know what? Just memorize these formulas and you are like 70% of the way there. Now, 1/4 of the way in, I decided to reward myself with some very stale vegan cookies that I made before moving on to the next assignment. Now on to integration with partial fractions. This is basically just another integration technique you can use when you see an integral that you can't integrate with the tools you already have. We use partial fraction decomposition to break up the integral so it ends up in a more friendly form. I hated partial fraction decomposition in pre-calc, so I'm sure you can suspect that I am brimming with excitement while doing this homework. And then we had a little baby lesson on logistical growth. Fun stuff, kids. At this point, I had it with the calculus, so I chose to dance. I am currently working on a piece of choreography to the song Genghis Khan by The Who. Not The Who, The Who. They are a Mongolian folk metal band and wow, their music is amazing. They incorporate Mongolian throat singing into their songs, which honestly mashes really well with the darkness of heavy metal. I love it. Okay, back to work. We got some more logistic growth, but that was just a precursor to integration by parts. These problems take quite a bit of thinking. You can kind of think of it like a reverse power rule, if that makes any sense. And losers, we are done.
I am fuming! So let me tell you a story. A while back ago, I decided to watch my videos and pay a bit more attention to the audio. And I realized the audio was terrible because I was just using the internal microphone in my cell phone. But I wasn't about to go out and buy a microphone because we are resourceful here. So I realized, oh, my mom has a pair of AirPods that she doesn't really use that much, and those have a microphone that are right up against your face. I should just use those to record my videos. And I have been lately, and they are great. They are super convenient. It's not the best because like one of them was broken, but still, they were great. The audio was fine. I could be far away from the camera, and I was using the things that I had in my house. Well, I put them in to record the intro to this video today, and they did not work. The audio works fine. I can hear perfectly when I have them in, but the microphone just doesn't work anymore. And so that's why the audio in the intro was so bad, and I am so sorry for that. So it's like, what do I do now? I'm an eco-minimalist. I don't buy things unless I absolutely need them. I only buy stuff secondhand, especially when it comes to technology. So I found a very high quality, highly rated, secondhand refurbished lavalier mic online. And I was like, thank you so much. And then it sold out. The one chance that I have to buy something secondhand that I need, I can't anymore. I get that it's not that big of a deal, but I really want to give you guys good audio quality. So we're gonna have to be doing this for a bit, you know, recording the audio on my earbud microphone while I borrow my mother's phone to record the visuals. Oh my gosh. You know what? I did math for like 5 hours today, okay? I don't need to feel down. You know what? I'm gonna put this gold medal on because I'm a winner. You know what will make me so happy? Putting together this video and making it entertaining for you guys. If I make a single person laugh, I will be so happy. I'll figure out the audio stuff. I'm sure there's a secondhand lavalier microphone out there somewhere, or maybe I will just steal my sister's AirPods. Bye, losers.